Greetings, Keishlings. Keishan Prime here with my live reaction of Seven Deadly Sins, Chapter 221. Just be sincere. Alrighty, it's about 2 days. Well, no, 1 day late. I think today's Sunday for some reason. Or is it? I don't think it was. Okay. I was like, I've done lost today. Yeah, it's been coming out on Fridays, so I was surprised that it wasn't out yesterday. Be it that that's only been a 2-week trend, now broken. Fan art. Alright, here we go. Princess, please wait. His Majesty will never allow this. I do not intend to cause any trouble for my father. Wait. Oh, what is her name? It's the oldest daughter. I don't know why I can't ever remember her name. More importantly, what of the arrangements? Did anyone volunteer for the search and rescue of the Holy Knight Gilthunder, as well as the subjugation of the witch Vivian? Well, about that, due to His Majesty's orders, currently every last one of the Holy Knights is stationed here. In that case, we must do battle with the Demon Clan. We cannot afford to be short-handed in defense for the castle. I see. Then in that case, I shall go alone. How powerful could she possibly be to... I mean, wasn't Gilthunder kidnapped by Vivian right in front of her? If she could have done anything, she would have been able to do something then. Unless... Well, how long has it been since over the time skip? It's been, what, less than a year? Something like that? I forget. Fill me in the comments. I don't know. I guess I could look it up. Please wait. But yeah, I don't know what she'd be able to... Margaret. I knew it began with an M, but I didn't want to say anything. I look more stupid than I already do. What's up with the heart armor? I don't know. That's not real full suit of armor. So it's like a breastplate? Oh, I could hardly believe my own ears when I heard it myself. To think that quiet, obedient Margaret did that. Well, she was finally freed after 10 years of imprisonment, and now her love has been snatched away from her, or snatched from before her eyes. Bah. Oh well, at least we don't have to worry. Apparently those two are traveling together now. Wait, what? What are they talking... What's Meliodas talking about that? Which two are traveling together now? Yeah. Looking over Lions from here, it's such a great view. Do you remember when you were little? We came here to play all the time. No, I'm sorry. Not really. Meliodas has been robbing the what is it? It's rocking the... Is it rocking the cradle or robbing the cradle? For a very long time. I'm sure the young May was really happy to be here with you. I can at least say that much for sure. Hey Meliodas, I told you about how through King, or Sir, why did I say King? Zartros, mysterious power, I was able to see me from 16 years ago, together with you, right? And it just so happened that Liz also passed away exactly 16 years ago. I don't think that's a strange coincidence. She's bringing it up. It was mentioned last week, but she's bringing it up that Kane told me once before. Liz's name was the same as mine, Elizabeth. Nishishishishi. But to be honest, the two of you weren't alike in the least. But her face and her voice, they were identical to mine. Whoop, that popped Meliodas out of his little confidence stance there. The coincidences do keep piling up. That's what I thought to myself too, until yesterday. Apparently during Diane and King's training, they met someone that looked exactly like me. But where they saw, or but where they saw her was in Britannia from 3,000 years ago. Uh-oh, that got his attention real good there. And there they met the girl that was together with you. They met the Elizabeth that was completely identical to me. Well, completely identical as she had 4 wings and you don't, but everything else, yes. I know all the things I'm thinking right now are totally weird. I'm probably out of my mind. Oh wait, did I miss that one bubble? Was that also a coincidence? And then what I just read? But if any of those thoughts are true, you're probably just exhausted working yourself too hard. It's not just that. He's wanting her to drop the subject. What are you doing here? Okay, what is her name? I don't know why I can't remember these people's names half the time. It's the one that has like the I think it's multi-star or something, where it does like all the multiple combo hits. They may come back to me. The demon clan that was sealed away 3,000 years ago. The first time I ever met them, they mistook me for someone else. Oh, okay, so that line now makes more sense. Meliodas, if you know anything about this, I want you to tell me. No matter what it is, I'm prepared to accept what you have to say, so please. And wait, how long has it been since the Demon Clan actually entered the series? It's been getting, what, close to 100 chapters at this point? So, how far in the series has the author planned that out? If that's indeed what they said back then. Oh, about all that? Not anyone, or not one thing you said rings a bell at all. Oh, Meliodas, you lying fathead with that chubby looking face you got. I'm sorry, of course not. Such a ridiculous story, there's no way. I'll be heading back to the shop first. Meliodas, you need to tell her. After all, I trust you more than anyone in the entire world, and that trust will soon be gone if he doesn't speak up before it becomes too late. He's looking on, still stupid-like. Aw, she's gone. Way to screw it up, Captain. Okay, so Bond and King were watching for at least some part of the conversation. Now this is a strange sight, having a little lover's quarrel with the princess. Hey, Captain, it looks like Elizabeth was crying just now. More importantly, what are you guys doing here? Get this. King here wanted to ask me how to propose to someone. You'd think a fairy would know these things. Bon! He wants to propose to Diane. Oh, Sunpatch is gonna love that. Did you hear what we were talking about? Nope, not at all. Same goes for me. They're both lying out their asses. Anyways, what caused this little lover's tryst? Is that a word? You really need to learn the ways of a young girl's tender heart. You got King. I don't know where this confidence has come from. Oh, and Meliodas just blew a hole through Bond's torso. Not that it'll kill him or anything, but it's like, don't piss me off. If you hit me with that, I'll die. Oh, he just flicked King in the face. He's showing that he is the strongest and he is captain. You do not question him. But he does need to be truthful with Elizabeth, though. Jeez, I'm prepared to accept whatever you have to say, no matter what it is. So please. Who was saying that? But I'm not. Oh wait, or was that was in the last chapter, wasn't it? I bet. Okay, Diane was asleep the whole time. She's just waking up. Well, how's her condition? Okay, we've got Escanor and Merlin's in the bed, and I don't know who that person is sitting beside her. Oh, It's, Hendrickson? Yeah. These are symptoms of a curse, and it's a terrifyingly powerful one at that. A curse? Escanor, what in the world happened to Lady Merlin? Last night she seemed unwell the whole time, so I was worried about her. I came to visit her in the morning, and she had an awful fever. Her eyes were slightly open, but wasn't conscious at all. I was shocked. Okay, and I guess he's trying to use his, what do they call it? Druid magic power to try and do something because he's chanting. Regrettably, this is not something my abilities are capable of handling. That can't be. Dare say, even the power of the two druid elders wouldn't be enough. Could Elizabeth do something, though? I'm such an idiot. I put Meliodas in such a tough position. I'm so glad you're here. Yep, I was right. I was wondering if Elizabeth could help, and Hendrickson saw her up there talking to herself, and now she's at Merlin's bedside. Lady Merlin, what an awful fever. According to Eileen, it seemed like she was trying to hide the fact that she wasn't feeling well at all through the feast last night. You know, if Eileen really wanted to possibly be useful, though it would be an invasion of privacy, she could read Merlin's fever-ridden mind to find out anything they could to break the curse. But I don't think it's going to happen. I'll give it my best shot. Okay, she's trying to do something. Princess, you had this kind of power. But Hendy, will she really be able to dispel a curse that even you couldn't handle? Compared to Elizabeth's magic, the druid's power is just a cheap imitation. That sounds almost like a fantasy fairy tale. That's a little redundant, don't you think? This darkness is absolutely consuming. This magic feels like I've fallen into the sea pitch blackness. The sea pitch blackness, what? It's like I'm being swallowed whole by it. If it was anyone but Merlin, I'd be far too late. Zeldris. Ha ha ha. Well. It seems like I've got quite the guest visiting. You're one of the 10 Commandments. There I was, curious as to what kind of person was trying to intervene in my magic. It's been quite a long time, Elizabeth. How do you know about me? This is the first time I've ever met you. What a pitiful woman. Apparently the rumors were true. What are you talking about? Speak so I can understand. Cursed goddess Elizabeth. Even now you still continue to cause my brother to suffer. What does he mean by cursed? The secret mystery of the goddess will at last be revealed. And what does it say on the side? The secret that even Meliodas could not confess. Was it this forbidden curse afflicting his lover? Okay. And that's the end of chapter 221. Yep, just more fan art. I still don't know who they were talking about when they were talking about Margaret. I don't know why I can't keep her name in my mind, but I guess because she's the princess we've seen the least. Yeah, I can't speak English. Meliodas, I think it was Meliodas that mentioned it was, as long as those two are traveling together, they'll be fine, kind of thing. And who? What, Gil Thunder? But she's looking for Gil Thunder. And I don't know if Margaret even has any powers. But, Veronica hasn't exhibited any magic. So, it may not be something they've been trained in, or it could be heredity and they just don't have it. But, their father has magic. He has vision. But, I don't know. But, yeah, that part's kind of befuddling. Because don't know who he's talking about. Unless it should be obvious, I don't know. But then, happy that King will be proposing to Diane, presumably, in the future. I think Sunpatch 94 will like that. Let's see, anything else that really... But Zeldris, or at least a version of him, is inside Merlin's mind. I guess that makes sense. There's usually always like some kind of apparition, if you will, when it comes to going in someone's mind when you're trying to help them. So it makes sense. If it's really powerful, it would be one of him. So yeah, good chapter. I'll give it a at least a 3.5, almost a 4. I don't know. I may reevaluate that at some point, but I'll stick with that for right now. Anyway, thank you for watching. Like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Keishlings, roll out.